Hello, all you awesome humans. I'm Katt Dee, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here with another Top 5 Friday. And like you guys know, I said I was going to be adding some book content. And I got really inspired by last month where I did my top 5 book covers. So this week I wanted to do my top 5 most anticipated reads that are coming out in 2019 that have not been released yet. I am so excited for this list. I have it right here written down so I don't forget. So let's get right into it. So I have no honorable mentions because it just would have taken too long. But the first one at number 5 I have is the Stan Lee story. This book I think is going to be over $100, but I think that they've been working on this book for over 20 years, and it's a culmination of everything that's happened in his life and how he created Marvel, like from the time he was a child all the way through his passing. I cannot wait to read it. It's filled with backstory and pictures, and like I said, they've been working on it for 20 years, and I think it's a fantastic time for it to come out, and I can't wait to read it. Coming in at number 4, they are making a novel to one of my favorite creepy movies, Pan's Labyrinth. And Guillermo del Toro and Cornelia Funk are going to be doing this novel. I believe it's coming out sometime in June, but I'm not sure. I'll put the dates right here of when the books are coming out if I remember to do that. But if you haven't seen Pan's Labyrinth, it is a very dark, twisted, almost kind of like fairy tale. I feel like maybe it's like a Spanish fairy tale, but it follows like a dark prince, a fairy kind of, and a faun, an evil faun. And I just really can't wait to get into the novel. Maybe they'll put even more description that they couldn't put in the movie. The movie was great. It was subtitled, but it's still one of my favorite movies. If you haven't seen it and you like creepy fantasy, but very sad, go watch it. I love it. Can't wait. Coming in at number 3 is Children of Virtue and Vengeance by Tomi Adeyemi. So I read Children of Blood and Bone last year, and I loved it. I think everyone that read it, I don't think a lot of people had anything negatives to say about it. It was a very different type of book that I've ever read before. I can't tell you much about the second one. I just know it's going to pick up where the first one left off. And I'll give you kind of a premise of the first one. So in the first one, we're following a group of people that have had magic taken away from them. And they inevitably, because you know what goes around comes around, somehow they get a hold of this scroll, and when they touch it, one of the person's magic comes back. So the people of the higher class want to get rid of everybody that has magic. I'm doing a terrible job of like describing this. But it's a really good book. Go read it. I'm terrible at describing it. It's been a minute since I've read it, but I love it. I hate Enan. I'm just going to put that out there. If you read the book, I hate how wishy-washy Enan is. I do not like his character. For those of you who read it, then you know what I'm talking about. All right, coming in at number 2, we have Finale by Stephanie Garber. I'm actually going to a book event of hers here in Georgia, and I cannot wait. And her book's coming out this month. I'm definitely going to read it this month as soon as I get my hand on it. I ordered the special edition box from Fairy Loot because I have the UK covers, and they're gorgeous. I think one of them made my top 5 beautiful book covers, so I can't wait to see the version of the book that I get from Fairy Loot. It is going to be exclusive to Fairy Loot, and I just loved it, and I can't wait to get more into Tella and Scarlett's story. All right, so coming in at number 1, I have been waiting for this for I feel like forever, 10 years or so. So when people ask me who my favorite author is, this person always comes to my mind, even though she's only written one book before this one. I mean, she wrote a group of short stories or something, but she's only written one novel, and it's one of my favorite novels of all time. And she wrote The Night Circus, and I'm talking about Erin Morgenstern. She's finally coming out with a new book. I cannot wait. It is called The Starless C. Now, if I remember correctly, we are following a gentleman named Zachary. I believe that's his name. And he finds this old book. And this book is telling, it has a whole bunch of stories in it. And he stumbles into a story that's about his childhood. And he's like, he is bewildered on why the story about him is in this book. And then he finds like a key, a bee, and something else. And I know there's magic in it. It's Aaron Morgenstern. It's going to be fantastic. I can't wait. I can't wait to follow Zachary's story and find out what he's trying to find out. Cannot wait at all. Anyway, that is my Top 5 Friday this week. You guys, I have a very special announcement. My next Top 5 Friday, me and my husband are going to be doing a Top 5 together, and I cannot wait. We're going to film it this weekend, but it's going to be up next Friday. You get to meet Aaron. Now, if you guys don't know, Aaron has been in previous videos before, like maybe a year or so back. But I can't wait to get him back on camera. It's going to be super fun for me. Anyway, let me know what books you guys are most excited about reading that are coming out the rest of this year. We're almost halfway through the year, guys. We are in May. I cannot believe it. Yeah, hit that notification bell for more content. Remember, I do book content, collectible content, unboxings, mystery boxes, trade boxes, and movie trailers. I do whatever I want to do. It's just fun here. Hit that subscribe button, guys, and make sure that you stay awesome. Bye!